Well, hi everyone, and welcome to the third Roy Morgan Annual Trust Awards event. Trust is the invisible currency that shapes the fabric of our society. Unlike other metrics like NPS that can easily be gamed, trust can't be gamed. Trust is hard earned through consistent authenticity and transparency. The digital age that we're working in now presents both an opportunity and a pitfall for brands. On one hand, technologies enable brands to forge connections like never before. On the other hand, the noise, and there's lots of noise, about data misuse, corruption and ethical breaches, which we at Roy Morgan call moral blindness, never been more deafening. Brands are walking on a razor's edge where one wrong move could see them spiral into distrust, from which recovery is long and arduous. Just look at Medibank, at Optus, Qantas, Woolworths and Coles. So our research really holds a continuous mirror up to society, and it confirms that people aren't just passive consumers, they're also astute judges. So today, we salute the brands that have mastered this delicate alchemy of trust. They stand as beacons, market leaders and social icons. So how do we measure trust and distrust? Well, as you all know, we're Roy Morgan, so we do a survey. It's a continuous survey. We're in our 7th year now of asking more than 2,000 Australians each and every month, a different group of people each and every month, which brands they trust and which brands they distrust, and critically, why, and capturing in their own words exactly how they feel about these brands. So that's a sample size of around 27,000 Australians each and every year. And we record, by recording exactly what people say in their exact words, it's really open-ended, so we can capture anything. And it's also without context. So we're not saying, do you trust this company? Tell me what you think. Very, very context-free and unprompted. So what it means is for people to nominate a brand, it really has to make its way through the whole range of brands and companies that are swirling around in their consciousness. In summary, this is really deep qualitative data that's large enough to be quantified. Very powerful. As well as surveying everyday Australians through our risk monitor, which we'll come to, Roy Morgan conducts in-depth surveys with farmers as well to gain insight into the trust and distrust of the agribusiness brands. This year, for the first time, we're starting this awards ceremony by celebrating the role that our farmers play in keeping Australia fed and clothed.
Bayer next year is going to celebrate our 100th year of supporting and serving the greatest customers in the world, and they are Australian farmers. We're so proud of what we do with those farmers to supply and really enable one of the most efficient and sustainable agricultural food and fibre production systems in the world that keeps food on our tables and clothes on our backs. So we're so proud of that.
As we all know, trust is hard to build and so easily lost. And we're grateful for the trust that our customers put in us, making sure that we maintain the trust of our customers and they retain the trust of the consumers is obviously key for us all. So thank you for spotlighting it, and we appreciate this award.
When thinking about what a trusted brand really means, I think it comes down to confidence. It's about our clients having the confidence that we will do what we say we're going to do. So the fact that our clients believe that is incredibly important to us at Elders.
Our vision is to be Australia's bank of choice, and our purpose, as my colleague Catherine said before, is to feed into the prosperity of our customers and our communities, not off it. And that has been one of our mantras for many, many years now, well over 25 years since I've been with the bank. Trust is something that takes many years to build, which is why this award means so much to us at Bendigo Bank.
We're living in some really, fast-changing times, and times where there's some really complex and urgent challenges that we're facing as a society. Challenges like, climate change, biodiversity loss, the energy transition. And what's really clear is our ability to tackle those challenges is going to require some really innovative technology and some really great science, but it also requires the trust of the community in that science. In an era of a lot of mis and disinformation and increased contentiousness around scientific research, we'd argue that trust is more important than ever before.
Trust and safety is, like a lot of companies here, it's absolutely at the heart of everything we do. And so we don't take it lightly that all of our efforts and keeping people trusted, safe and secure is something that's a cornerstone of what PayPal does every single day. In Australia, we represent some of Australia's largest brands as our customers. We support tens of thousands of small businesses in Australia and 9 million consumers in their online activity where they shop or send money to each other. So, as I say, we're really honoured to receive this award. Like others, I'd like to thank Roy Morgan. I think this is a really interesting category. And a couple of other presenters have said this as well, that trust at the moment is something that is really nascent, on the planet in so many categories, including in payments, including in technology, including in so many other aspects of our lives. So thanks to Roy Morgan.
It's wonderful to be here to accept this award on behalf of the team. There's been a lot of focus across the team over the last year to really embed the promises that we make to our customers across everything that we do. So it's wonderful to see this as a recognition that is absolutely starting to resonate with consumers. For us, our ambition is absolutely to be a health partner for our customers, and so obviously trust is absolutely integral to that. So thank you very much. It's an incredible privilege for me to accept this award on behalf of the 55,000 strong Bunnings team, who are really the team that help drive that trust across our customers. We recently celebrated our 30-year anniversary of our iconic warehouse format. Now, I know we said it wasn't a competition. We did start the business in 1886, though. So it's just but that means that we've had sort of 3 decades of all of our team members contributing to the experiences that our customers have come to love from us. And I think that that consistency of those 3 strategic pillars around lowest prices, widest range, and best experience is really what's helped cement that sort of trust experience. So we know it's really hard won, but and also very easily lost. So we don't take it lightly and just appreciate the acknowledgement. Thank you.
It really is a pleasure and a privilege to be here 3 years in a row, Michelle. So thank you, and thank you to Roy Morgan. We've spoken every year for 3 years around our purpose and our passion about serving our community, and our purpose is about making everyday living brighter. And we're really, really dedicated to doing that in Australia and New Zealand. And it is really a proud moment for me to be able to stand here and accept this on behalf of our local teams, serving our customers every day, our DCs and our teams right around the world. I also just want to reflect, and I think thank you to the speakers, there's a shared purpose here around values and culture, and I think that doesn't go unnoticed. Whether you're 20 years old, I think we're 55, it's not a competition, we wouldn't win, but it really is the consistency of that values, that purpose and that commitment to our communities that means we're standing here year on year. So thank you.
Welcome back to this final part of the 2024 Annual Trust Awards ceremony. And tonight, right now, I'll reveal which brand stands head and shoulders above its direct competitors and every other brand in the economy. And that brand is Bunnings. So Bunnings is more than just a retailer. It's a cornerstone of our communities where people feel supported and valued. Its commitment to genuine hands-on service and local engagement has made Bunnings a lesson of human connection in retail, earning the trust of Australians across generations. So please join me again in welcoming Genevieve Elliott.
To actually stand up here this year is an amazing privilege. When I accepted our first award, it was all about our wonderful team. But I think, Michelle, you acknowledged this earlier. It is the role that we play in our community. Our community activities, more than 80,000 community activities in the last financial year, more than 34,000 sausage sizzles, and if you've ever done one of those and you work your way through 90 kilograms worth of sausages, it's a long day. With more than $61 million raised that goes back into the communities, and we're very aware that we live in those communities, we're part of those communities, and we're really proud of that. So just on behalf of Bunnings and our team, and really like to thank Roy Morgan for the award. We take trust very seriously and hope we can continue to live up to the way that customers have acknowledged us today. So thank you very much.